About 3 years ago, I had prostate cancer, and I was lucky enough to make full recovery, had the operation, etc. And I wanted to do something to support the charity, Prostate Cancer UK. And I thought, how can we use our E-Type Jaguars and combine this with something that is going to raise awareness and obviously funds. This round Britain coastal drive, that was the idea I had, totally crazy of course. And I thought a bunch of E-Type Jaguars ought to cause a fair amount of interest to the public. So we see beautiful countryside, it's fantastic driving, a lot of it, and we're raising awareness and raising funds.
Today we head off and we're going to John O'Groats. Where else? We're in Scotland and we're going for the peak of the Highlands. It's the farthest northern tip of our tour. And then we have a spectacular treat, and that is at Dunrobin Castle. And then we drive on afterwards in the afternoon, then we'll be in Inverness.
My name's Tertius Threapland, and we are at Dunrobin Castle, and my wife and I are very pleased to welcome the 35 cars here today, about 60, 70 people, and we're delighted to see them here at Dunrobin Castle. It is a 14th century castle, modernised in the 19th century by David Bryce, who was obviously an early aficionado of Walt Disney, because if you look down the drive you can see it looks like a Disney castle.
Well, they're largely ornamental, but I'm hoping to get just a little bit more coverage.
Well, it's got a horn and a rev counter.
Has it?
Yes. So I would say there was no problem now. Okay.
But it didn't when you started?
No, it hadn't
So
when I
your
started.
golden finger.
Yes, I gave it the blessing. Basically, to try and keep everybody so as they finish on my watch. It's every day is different. It was the open road, and you don't get many open roads these days, certainly in this country you don't. And it was just fantastic to be up there. The weather was
just made for this trip.
It's been absolutely brilliant. Northwest of Scotland, it's like, I don't know, it's like nowhere I've been before, you know.
Drive was good till we got down to about Wick, and then we got back into civilization, and it turned into rural country with traffic everywhere. So you are then driving at other people's speeds rather than your own, which is a shame. But the drive up to that point was gorgeous.
The mornings are the quiet bit. The day then picks pace up right the way to the end. Last night, one of the ones that came in finished with clutch master cylinder failure. So we worked on that for a bit into the evening.
Just cleaning it off for the journey ahead. Lovely day today, so looking forward to a good run. I have to leave enough room for the wife's suitcase, which is twice as big as mine. So
The important thing about all of this Round Britain Coastal Drive supporting Prostate Cancer UK, is it is very much a team effort. It's a team effort because we have a fantastic group of people in our office who work very hard for many months putting this on. There's actually a tremendous amount of work behind the scenes to put all this together. And then of course we have our drivers and crew who are again wonderfully supportive, very much a team effort. The funds we raise are down to them and their support. And I think it's important to stress that the whole thing is a team effort.
I wonder whether you'd have a word with this journalist who's just gone that way.
Well, we're going to finish up at Montrose, so we'll have a nice run around the coast. We're also going to the Motor Museum at Elgin, which will be nice because it's owned by the McWhirter family. And I've raced with both Tom, the father, and the son, Darren, in historic motorsports. So I've been pulling their leg. We'll come and see them one day, and today's the day. We're going to catch up with them.
There are people who buy these cars, they polish them every Sunday and they never take them out. They're proud of the fact that they've never had their car out in the rain. But we all use our cars, that's what they're for. It's an absolute privilege to own an E-Type, and so you've got to get it on the road, and that is the best way to preserve it.
Everybody enthuses about their car, rightly so. They all think their car is the best. I obviously think my car is the best. It clearly isn't, but in my mind it is. It's become a friend to me.
We talk to it every morning. We hope it looks after us all day, and we look forward to the next day's session and arriving back at the next hotel.
It's been absolutely stunning, amazing. I'm sure people come from all over the world to travel the roads in Scotland, and when you get 4 or 5 of these cars in convoy, it's heaven.
It's a really good camaraderie feeling between everybody, and anyone who has any problems, there's plenty of people to assist, and it's really good, like-minded people, lots of E-type talk.
But every day has its own character, and this again is part of the appeal of all this. It's a wonderful way to see the British Isles, the mainland, the whole of Britain, and the amazing changing diversity within a relatively short distance. Men are absolutely hopeless getting themselves checked. And it's such a simple check, it's simply a blood test. And so if we can stir them with the passion for the cars to think about prostate cancer and actually make that very small amount of effort to get themselves checked every so often and encourage the public to do the same, then we're succeeding.
I think it's just a really important thing to be raising money for, and if you're doing something you enjoy and raising money for a really good cause, and I think that's very important. So that's a key part of it really, as well as just enjoying ourselves.
Two years ago, it was discovered that I'd got prostate cancer. I've been through a course of treatment. I've still got it, but it's under control. And when this event came up, it seemed like a really good plan to bring this to the fore. All men should be checked out and made sure they're running okay, and if not, get something done about it sooner rather than later.
I think this is such a great cause, because people are very reticent to have a good, complete physical exam, and I think a lot of guys don't even go to the doctor once a year. And this is a great way to create awareness for prostate cancer, because people really need to be proactive.
And what Philip is doing, I think he's raised over £150,000 so far for prostate cancer. We're going to raise another 70,000 this year, so that will be over 200,000. It's a magnificent cause. Philip and Julie are committed. They're wonderful people, and to be able to join them to raise money for this cause is fabulous.
Away you go.
To actually be on the road for 4 or 5 days as we are, with 30 plus E-types every day, it's just an amazing experience. And of course doing the legs we've done, which is air over the top round to Edinburgh, we've been spoilt on the driving in a convoy of 30 plus E-types. Life can't get much better than that, can it?